Hello and welcome to Noggin Comics. I'm Kyle,
And I'm Nora.
and you may sense that we are in different rooms. So, in the comment section, let us know if the audio seems a little different today. But on this episode of Noggin Comics, we're going to be talking about our comic haul and the comic experience, the experience at Twin City Comic Con or Twin City Con.
Twin Cities Con.
Yeah, it's you always want to put the comic in between con all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But well, we were there for 3 days as press for Noggin Comics and the Minnesota Comic Exchange. Um, Twin City Con was there last year. We were there with Mind's Eye Comics last year. Um, we're going to be having a live discussion on Thursday at 6 p.m. about the experience that we all had at Twin City Con. So instead of us talking about the stuff that we got at the show, we're going to be doing that in this video. And in the live stream, we're going to be talking about the experience itself. How does that sound for you, Nora? Do you have the time to do that?
Yes.
Uh,
So we have this cool badge too.
yeah. Well, and you can see like right here you got the ribbon
Mm-hmm.
that matches Nora's hat.
Yes.
Now we're gonna break this down day by day what we got each day. Day one, we got nothing. Day one is more of that communication day
It was like for 2 hours.
because someone had to work. But before we left on the third day, Nora had to buy the Uncanny Experience hat.
I
That
need more
you
hats.
Well, you also wanted it at the show, but
Yeah.
you were like they ran out, and you couldn't buy it, and you were sad, and then they had one greasy ball cap waiting for you at the show
Yeah, that someone else wanted, but they didn't buy it, so I did.
because they like you. All right, so I'm gonna start off with our day two purchases. Uh, Granite City, based out of St. Cloud, was there. And little spoiler alert: we may be filming in the basement, the haunted basement of Granite City for a future live stream with the Minnesota Comic Exchange. But we got Dead of Night, number 6, which I didn't realize was 11 issues. So Nora now has got to deal with me finding, 8 more of these. So,
Yay.
and then we've got Magneto's Revelation, Dark Seduction 1 through 4. Nora loves the way that Scarlet Witch looks in this.
Yeah, okay.
So. But you also love Polaris, though. So
She's cool. And then I got
yeah. What do you have over in that other room?
I got a half off trade from Granite City. I love the Black Hammer universe, and this was the last part of it that was printed. That was from Substack that they printed as like an OGN. So it's the last days of Black Hammer, which I believe is a prequel to the series. Yeah, I think.
Was that,
I'm not 100% sure, but yeah.
Was that the only trade you got that day?
Yes.
I believe there's 2
No.
more that you have.
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, so the next one was from, and Kyle has a few more of them as well. Fair Square Comics. They're based out of New York, and this book is called Terra Antarctica. It's just like the cover looks so cool, creepy, and I was like, okay, yes. And it is an Argentine Japanese comic book artist, Agustin Graham Nakamura, I believe. Yeah, the artwork looks pretty like anime focused, kind of, but the artwork just kind of grabbed me, so I chose that one. And they're awesome people. Maybe we'll hopefully be able to get them onto the channel sometime. And then 2 other half off graphic novels I got from Comic Book College. Recent books that we didn't give it all the single issues of, but we got Know Your Station by Sarah Gailey. She also did Eat the Rich, which was really good. So I think we both read first issue of this, so I'm excited to see read the full story, and then same with this one. Once Upon a Time, At the End of the World, Jason Aaron from Boom Studios. We read like the first issue of this and then fell off, so now we got the whole story or the first volume. So yeah.
He like please remove me from the full screen. Yeah, so that was day 2. And the funny thing is that we were there for the entire day of day 2, which we spent most of that time with a certain celebrity though, or waiting for them.
Not the whole time, not like John. Yeah, but then after, like, almost by the end of the day, I think around, like, 5:30 or so, I got in line. I finally was like, "Okay, I should do this." Mustered up the confidence to get in line to meet Ashley Eckstein, and I did, and it was amazing, and I didn't cry that much at all, really.
You cried a lot.
Not a lot, just, like, a little bit.
Sophia's watching this. She's gonna be like, she cried so much. She cried all
Afterwards.
the way home.
No. But, yeah,
Oh,
she's amazing, and I was like, yeah, super sweet, super awesome.
and we'll be sharing the photo of Nora's experience with Ashley in this video and most likely during the live stream on Thursday, where she
Great.
can cry all over again. So now going on to day 3. Day 3, we went there with Chris and Jordan. And that was the day that we spent money.
A little
Right?
bit more, yeah.
A little bit
Not
more
like
money.
a ton, but yeah.
Are you sure about that? Because you've got multiple things there waiting. So
Yeah.
but I have, let's see, $10 books here. Most Wanted Comics other than Bloomington had dollar books. So we had to splurge and spend $10. Superman 204, iconic Jim Lee cover. We had to pick that up. Wormwood. This is all Ben Templesmith. This is 1 through 5, I think. He was at the show. We didn't get a chance to meet him. We met him in the past. Very cool guy. We were happy to sit at his table. Was always busy though. These covers though, I love them. And this is the one shot of it. And then we got this Vertigo Winter's Edge 2, which was a Nora pick. She got it because of death. Tomb Raider 17, which I think if Sophia saw this, she'd probably get jealous. But I had to get the cover. Wonder Woman 1989 annual, just because of that cover. That Nora's like, I love this cover. And then Wonder Woman 135, the John Byrne series. Do you have anything you want to show before I head into the more of the books?
Yeah. Let's do this one. So we met Phil Hester, who we then found out was lives in the Midwest in Iowa, I believe. Yeah, he was really cool. We've read his Family Tree by Jeff Lemire. Believe it's Gotham City Year One. That series I read is really good. And then so I still haven't finished the series. And the second animated season just came out on Prime. And I've been putting off reading the end of it because I don't want it to end. But I saw this and I had to get it. So this is Invincible Universe, which he has told me that if you know the ending of Invincible, this is kind of what happens during that time. So I'm excited to once I can muster up once I can finish Invincible, then I can dive into this. So Phil was really cool. And yeah. Was there anything else that I should share?
Not yet.
Okay.
You got 2 things there, right?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. So if you know the Comic Exchange, you know that we have the creator, the founder of it. His name is Chris Anderson. Well, the thing is that there's also a creator named Chris Anderson. And Chris is based out of LA, but he's from Minnesota, so he comes to these shows. And he's now, gotta be honest, some of the stuff is very adult oriented. So if you have kids, viewer discretion is advised. Revealer, number one. This is a one shot. He did the interiors for the second story in it. I had to get it because we gave him $40 for for 2 books, and it was only $5 left. So I was like, you know what? Let's get the $5 comic that you have. The second arc of this, which here, Nora hasn't read it yet, but this is creepy as hell. You can tell by the cover of the art and back that you're going into this and you're gonna just get some creepy artworks throughout. And this next book is called Lost Angels, and it's basically if Neil Gaiman wrote The Breakfast Club, and that's all Nora had to hear before she was like, "Yeah, we're getting this book." You got anything to pipe in about that?
No, I'm just excited to read it. It looks cool. The interior art looks cool.
So Nora, when she brought up Fair Square Comics, I had to go back towards the end of day 3 and pick up 3 more books that they had. They're based out of New York, like she mentioned, and our goal is to have them on the channel eventually. But when you see a book called Dracula and Frankenstein, and it is like easy horror style books and it was just recently written, you're not gonna pass that up. Also, just realize it takes place on my sister's birthday. So that story takes place on July 31st. And then they did Nora's the New Black, which was a title that came out, maybe 2 years ago, I believe. And the spin-off is Watson and Holmes. And the thing about these books is that whenever you see the art, it instantly gravitates to you. They were great salespeople. They sold us on these books, and we we couldn't say no the first day, and the second day we had to come back and buy more. And the last book that I got from that we got from Fair Square Comics is Vikings. Combination of two things that I love: zombies and Vikings, and just couldn't say no to this. Going back to the book that Nora got, that has very much of a manga feel to it, and every book had a different style. And I think they said something like they have like maybe 20 plus books coming out next year. So keep an eye on what they're doing. I know next time I see them, probably going to buy the rest of their collection because there's a story for everybody. And this last book that I'm going to show before Nora shows you the last 2 things that we got, I don't know if I want to show it. We met somebody. We met a creator, A.L. Peterson. She's based out of Minnesota. And she did some interior work on a book on this. Now, I don't want to get desensitized from Facebook, so I'm not going to say it, or YouTube. But, yeah. And it's very much of a very artistic, taking chances type of book. Maybe I might do a Noggin Comics After Dark and talk about it when we get the chance to do that. But yeah, that was the comic books that we got from Twin City Con. The next 2 things that Nora are going to show you, well, one's kind of comic there, but the other is a mystery.
Yes. Okay. And just to add what you all said before, obviously we love buying indie books from people at shows directly, especially with Fair Square. I don't know why I want to say Foursquare. Fair Square too. It was just cool to meet them and really talk about what they're doing. And I think almost every book that they do is written by different different people from all different backgrounds, I'll say. So yeah. Yeah, different, yep. Yes. Yes. So what we have here is a print that Kyle had to get, with his totally unbiased opinion of it, from Dave Wheeler before he left on Sunday, and it is Turtles related. Sorry, there's probably horrible glares. But yeah, it is already in frame. We have it ready to go on the wall. Super awesome. Which we gotta rewatch that movie, but we love it so much. All right. And then the mystery part, the last part here, is from these awesome people out of I can't remember where in Florida. Do you remember? Um anyway, so they're Plastic Pizza. He's a really cool guy. He was just like, yeah, we were like vibing and telling him about Noggin and about the exchange, and he was like, "This is so cool." And he gave us a deal on this mystery t-shirt, which comes in this awesome pizza box that we picked out. So you got Pizza Street, Sesame Street homage here, even all the way along the box, everywhere has the logo, so we can like prop it up in our nerd room and display it. So let's see what we got inside. Doo-doo-doo-doo. We told him we were doing an unboxing on the channel, and he got excited. So first he gave us these freebies of this really cool Welcome to Camp Pizza Lake little mini print with his info on the back and this cool Plastic Pizza logo sticker. So we got a few of those. And then next, we'll get to the shirt at the end, but he gave this little extra gift here too. So let's see what it is. Doo-doo-doo. Ooh, it's a bunch more awesome goodies. Stickers. So we got this one. We got this one. Yeah, so the art style is really cool. Super. And then more of the ones he gave us already. So I feel like we have a few of these. Maybe we'll throw some in for some giveaways that we do or something. All right. So now we got this rolled up T-shirt in a bag here. So we told him our size, and then he's like, "All right, I'm gonna grab a shirt and put it in the box." Let's see what we got. Oh, here's the full logo there in the bag. All right. Ooh, it's even double wrapped here. This is cool. The anticipation. All right. Let's unfold it because it's super folded. This is cool. All right. So this is what we have on the T-shirt. It's just this big. Oop! Come on, Nora. This big like pink slice, looking cool with a donut. What do you think, Kyle? Cool. Oh, and on the back it has his logo. There you go. Let's see, what does it say? Plastic Pizza, Mr. Mento, and Mixed Panda. Yeah, he had some other people. He does Pop Shop Live. Oh, this is the Pop Shop Live exclusive shirt. So check him out on Pop Shop. He does that a lot, I believe.
That's a shirt that we'd definitely be wearing a lot too. But I feel like we love pizza, we love pink, and we love donuts. So
we got a good one.
We got a good one. Also, I think we're gonna plan to get more stuff from him. If he's at another show that we attended, he was doing what mystery boxes 2 for $40.
I think so. Yeah, because he gave us a good deal on this one.
Yeah, he also had very cool canvases that he took his style and put Spider-Man and X-Men with it. Very much of this pizza style, granted, plastic pizza, but you had the option to choose between the pizza box that you wanted, and we had to go with the Sesame Street one. So
yeah, and he also had skateboards.
Yep,
he was doing skateboard artwork and all these other cool figures on display. So yeah, this is awesome. Definitely look them up. And he said he ships out the boxes too. So
the only difference is if you pick it up at a show, you pick it up from him.
Yeah.
And you get the experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the haul that we have from Twin City Con. Last year we had a 2-parter of this, if you remember. We got a little bit too much last year from Twin City Con. But Yeah, this was a great year for us, especially as acting as press, something that we hope that we do for more shows going forward, especially with the, well, let's just say we'd be changing the name of Comics and Cleats this week. Tune into that episode to know what we changed that to. Because going forward, we're not gonna have we're not gonna have much conversation about football. It's gonna be about comic books, the stuff that we really care about. Before I head out, Nora, do you have anything that you want to say about TrinCityCon?
Um, it was awesome, like, compared to last year when we were there. It was bigger. They did a really good job of, um, utilizing their space and traffic flow. But yeah, it was awesome show. But I like more comic related shows as well as like a mixture of comics and pop culture stuff. But yeah, I thought it was awesome and I'm excited for next year.
All right, so with that being said, thank you for watching. We'll be here live Thursday at 6 p.m. talking about the comic experience or the con experience that we had at TrinCityCon with the media and admin team of the Minnesota Comic Exchange and potentially Nick Palodichuk, the comic creator and film director who does St. Paul Filmcast podcast. But until then, let us know what you like. Like the video, comment, subscribe, and see you at the comic shop.